They are tourists, disaster tourists.
So I got to say about this, I found it crazy that there are people, most people cannot get into these areas, especially Altadena, and they don't even know if their homes are still there because they're not letting people in. For Meghan and Harry to show up from Montecito, where they don't have a home there, and they're the ones that get in and they get a tour, for what reason are they getting a tour? So, I mean, I don't know what the ambulance chaser thing means or whatnot, but why are they getting a tour of this? For what purpose? What are they going to do?
Agreed. It does seem like ill use of resources to bring them in there.
Let the homeowners in to see what's going on.
I don't even know, guys, how brutal TMZ has gone on Meghan Markle. I mean, there's no consensus. There's not even one positive thing. And what is really, really incredible is that TMZ has turned on Meghan Markle. And there's a story behind it as to why they turned on her like this. It's because let's not forget that TMZ is the go-to magazine. In fact, some of the fake pictures that you saw, the very grainy ones, have the huge brand of TMZ. But even to them, it is absolutely disgusting. And Meghan Markle is having a huge meltdown because TMZ called her out. But how can people not call her out? And we're going to get into some of her fans too, because I dare post a comment on that Altadena girl account saying, you know what, how much did Archwell donate? So, we can match it. And they went crazy, especially this white lady. My goodness, it is terrible. And Meghan Markle, when she knows she's toast, now that TMZ has turned against her and they're refusing to take it down. She's calling frantically, asking them to take it down, to take it back. She's demanding that they take it back, and they're not going to do it. So let's get into this, beautiful people. And before we do that, let me just show you another little clip from TMZ and why we're going to get into why the relationship with TMZ and Meghan Markle is over, is truly over. And I'm going to show you the receipts of this absolutely crazy Sussex squad, especially these women. And I mean, it's insane, guys. It's insane. I just couldn't help myself, guys. I really, really couldn't help myself. You know that I made a post on the Altadena. If you watched my video yesterday, I made a little comment on the Altadena girls saying, how much did Archwell donate so we can do a fundraiser and maybe match it? And it was craziness how this particular lady, I'm sorry, but it's just too funny. I thought, this just goes to show you. Keep in mind that Archwell is a public charity. They have to disclose the amounts of money they donate. I mean, Reese Witherspoon has come out and said that she's donated $5 million. Selena Gomez, Paris Hilton donated $2 million, plus she raised $800,000. And the reason why celebrities do that is to encourage others to do the same. Of course, we're not going to be able to donate millions and millions of dollars, right? But Archwell, no. Archwell doesn't. They don't, but they make sure that GB News comes out and says that, in spite of them being about to be evicted, because those were the headlines, I'm not making this up. They made a huge donation in spite of their hardship of about to be evicted. No, evicted and evacuated are two different things, and they clearly don't seem to have a problem with going around leaving their children alone in areas where there are fires around in the house, and it could change at any moment. Because Harry and Meghan is doing the rounds, driving all the way to Altadena, which is it's far from her children. Unless, of course, she's not in Montecito and she's staying at her condo in Wilshire Boulevard. Okay. People have said that she's staying at a hotel. Well, but it's incredible, guys, the reaction that this lady got. And I'm going to show it to you on my Twitter feed so you can see this. as you can see, guys, this is my Twitter page, right? So this Kaylee immediately, I'll show you to you a little bit later. This is Kaylee, and you can see that she has a picture of Meghan Markle there, right? Mother of 5, and she's a squatty, right? So I said to her, this is, you're going to see this just a little bit. Don't worry. We're going to get to the point of TMZ. But this is, for example, one of the reasons why people like her are unhinged and they don't make Meghan Markle look good. I said to her, thanks for making my point for me. You realize that you have freely spewed craziness and lies about me on my page. This is something that Meghan will never ever allow anyone who disagrees with her or calls her out to do. Her comments, her comment section is closed, unlike mine. And I don't have a team of highly paid PR agents. So please keep on writing comments to keep proving my point. Like Meghan, you won't be able to stop yourself from being a disaster tourist on my page. By that, I meant that she can't help herself but continue posting. But this is the irony of it all. She's complaining that because she's gone like crazy. I'll show you just a couple of things. This Kaylee goes, she's complaining that apparently somebody on the feed blocked her, right? She goes, block me too. No, they like to hate and bully unchallenged. And then Cyber Rebel goes, Kaylee's a coward who blocked me. Artificial and invisible don't exist. So she's angry that apparently some of my viewers, my followers on X blocked her. But she's pretty quick to block, right? And this woman, it goes insane, guys. She absolutely loses it. I'm gonna go to my profile here, and you're gonna see her here, because she goes insane. And if you go to her profile, let me see if she has me blocked yet or no. I don't know. No, she hasn't blocked me. But here she goes. This is how it all starts. I left this comment. It's Harry and Meghan. Oh, but she doesn't put my comment. Okay, I left my comment that said, can you please tell us how much did Archwell raise or donated so I can, match it. We can match it, right? And this is what she goes. Let me see. Or did she delete it? Oh, she deleted my comment, probably. Yet another positive by someone that actually met Meghan. I wonder who is the one who met Meghan. Oh, the Altadena girls. Oh yeah, the poor 14-year-old girl that this woman absolutely I guess she's deleted the comment that she did about me. Oh, she deleted the comment. Very interesting. I'm gonna go to my profile. Maybe she has it there. So I have this thing here. Let me see what she posted. Because guys, it gets bad. This woman Kaylee goes like crazy, and the way that they trash and they say things is insane. But she says that she is all pro. She's all pro transparency and having, like openness and everything, right? The woman who has all the freedom of speech to come into my page, accuse me of being a criminal, accuse me of how dare I trash Altadena girls, right? I didn't trash Altadena girls. All I did is I left a comment, which has now since been deleted, which is how much Arch will donate in order to make a fundraiser and match it, right? That apparently I was insulting. So they took that comment and made it seem like I was attacking a 14-year-old girl because this woman, just like Meghan Markle, uses sophistry. And they're completely twisting it around. They say, oh, you just want to know how much Archwell donated. Actually, I don't need to know because eventually they will have to post it in their tax return. But, why not? Why not do a fundraiser to show that people in the Mexican community can also match what she did? Of course, they go quiet. But this woman, if going to my Twitter feed, onto my exposed feed, you will see that there are at least 200-300 comments she's left, and even like about 5 minutes. because she can't help herself. She's like Meghan, she's compulsive. She keeps putting comments on my page, which is fine, you know, but she herself keeps her account private because she doesn't want people to comment any negative comments about the craziness that she's spewing. So this is just to show you a little bit of the craziness of these people and how they are. And this is why TMZ is always calling Harry and Meghan Markle out, because this little stunt with the Altadena girls has really backfired again, because it's a new organization. It's a 14-year-old girl. And any criticism you give to Meghan Markle, they use it to say that you are attacking the organization, when that was not the case. So it's very interesting. And I am loving TMZ, because the real reason why TMZ turned on Meghan Markle is because even to them, it is absolutely distasteful what she did, showing up like a ghoul, touring, being a disaster tourist, the ashes of other people's burnt homes, their remains, their belongings, people who, by the way, have still not been able to join that. Isn't that terrible, guys?
Have you always loved Roman ruins? Is your idea of a vacation taking in the ocean view after a tsunami? Then go Disaster Tourist with your tour guides, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle. It's the vacation of a lifetime of someone else's memories. Or as actress Justine Bateman calls it, a repulsive photo op.
Yeah, go to my exposed feed on there and enjoy, because this woman went to town. And we just saw TMZ. That's the latest little clip that TMZ had. The first one that I showed you at the beginning of this video was TMZ, was the oldest one. And now this one that you just saw is the latest one. I mean, it's everywhere. And Meghan Markle doesn't get it. And her fans, those sycophant people, they preach for freedom of speech. And they love to come to my channels to threaten me. You know that they threatened my little charity that I have, to burn it to the ground. And me for asking a question is, how much did Archwell donate? A public charity. It's an insult, and I'm attacking the girl. See what I mean? They are criminals. These people are criminal, guys. It is insane, and they make their account private. They're not public like I am. Why don't they leave their comments? Like I said to her there, you are free to come into my section here, and you are absolutely trashing and spewing lies and slander and defamation. They even involved my son. They said that, that I'm harming my son. My son is in the 4th year of aerospace engineering in Canada, and I support him. I've been supporting him all my life. And my son doesn't drink. He doesn't do drugs. He doesn't smoke. I think I did okay. Knock on wood so far, Unlike drug-addled Harry, who was trying to censor everybody. But this is the thing. And then she accuses somebody else of blocking her while she blocked some other people that she doesn't like in my feed about leaving the comments. So we get to the crux of the issue with TMZ and Meghan Markle. It's because even now TMZ can't get behind. You know how fickle Hollywood is. It's like they love you when they love you, and they drop you when you're no longer good to them and you're no longer good to their image. And even TMZ can justify what Meghan Markle is doing. That walkabout, that was not a tour in the Palisades or by the beach. I mean, they even were hopping on top of the people's properties to invade. That is trespassing. And you know that the mayor's office, Mayor Gordo, still is not answering the email from the owner, because the reporter who took the pictures and posted on his X feed has taken that tweet, that post down. And so the owner of he posted an address. So the poor owner has asked formally the Mayor Gordo answer whether they were indeed at his house, because he hasn't been able to see his house, and they're just keeping quiet. So these are the kind of goals. And this is why even TMZ can't get behind something like that. And they know that Harry and Meghan are done. that nobody wants to see with them. Nobody wants. And Meghan Markle doesn't have the same power before to call TMZ and say, hey, you have to take it down because it makes me look bad. And TMZ is saying no. And because she called, apparently, this is alleged, as always, I have to say allegedly. And because she called TMZ to complain about the first post, the first little clip that you saw at the beginning of this video, their response was to do the second one. That's an FU to Meghan Markle. She has lost her power completely and she doesn't get it. Why don't you write a check? Why doesn't she write a check instead of showing up with 3 bags? Why isn't she with her children, taking care of her children while there are all these fires around? Their children are minor. They're small children. Why does she have to drive 90 miles? That's almost 2 hours away from her children. And if she has to go back in a hurry because the fires go there, that's another 2 hours. She won't make it on time, especially if the fires really hit the area quickly. Where is her being a mom and where are her priorities? And then she wonders why TMZ is doubling down on the criticism of her. There was one guy who tried to stick it out for her. Why not? They draw attention to that. Well, you can do it. You can draw attention by doing a fundraiser like Paris Hilton, like by donating a check, saying something like that. Donate a check to the firefighters because they need the funds. The firefighters need the funds. They were defunded. So it's incredible. And I am glad that TMZ is doubling down. I am glad that she doesn't have the power to shut them down. I am glad that they have show some cojones, enseñaron huevos. Huevos, cojones is in Spanish. Because no list of demands. Meghan Markle is now truly and over a nobody. So what do you think of the Sussex squad? How vile they go, how they turn and twist it around. Me making a comment about just asking how much Archwell donated, saying, and how did that translate to me attacking a girl when I'm trying to see if we can all raise how much, or match the amount, because that's actually common practice. In a lot of places they say, oh, if so-and-so gives so much, I'll match it. But no. Everything is a secret. Everything is terrible because everything is false. So do you think TMZ is going to go back to loving Meghan Markle? Or do you think that they're done with her because this ghoulish behavior, they're done with this woman. And it's time, because when TMZ turns on you, you're done. Please know in the comments, beautiful people.